what is a front-end development? According to Wikipedia, front-end development is also known as client-side development. It's the practice of producing HTML, CSS, JavaScript for a website or web application so that users can see and interact with them directly. And what this simply means is, you having a website development has to do with all the user interface, what the user sees on the screen. Take for example, you log into Facebook. You log into Facebook to chat with your friends. All what you see on your screen are developed by the front-end developer. So, things like ranging from pictures, videos, the color, the font, the buttons you see on a website are all developed by a front-end developer. And next, we go to who is a front-end developer. Now, many of you may be wondering, who exactly is a front-end developer? Now, here is the answer to your questions. A front-end developer is a person who architects and develops websites and applications using web technology such as HTML, CSS, DOM, which is the document object module, and JavaScript, which run on open web platform. So now you know who a front-end developer is. Those for you going through this course or who registered to learn front-end development will later be called a front-end developer, because at the end of this course you will know how to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create a nice and a beautiful website. Now, so let's to wrap it all here with who a developer is. Who a front-end developer is the person who creates or who develops all the user interface of a website or web application. Right. Like a user interface, what the user interacts with. The interface the user interacts with on the screen. I used Facebook as an example, so I'm using the Facebook as an example again. All what you see on Facebook, ranging from the picture, the posts people make, the write-ups, the notification bell, or the icon, everything you see on the screen are all developed by a front-end developer. So, after knowing who a front-end developer is, now let's move to the roles of a front-end developer. What does a front-end developer actually do? What are their roles? Now, a front-end developer decide web page design and structure. They decide the web page design and structure. As a front-end developer, you have the liberty to decide how you want a particular website or a web application to look like, because you have the experience to build and the knowledge to build a well responsive and a beautiful website. 2. Develop features to enhance the user's experience. Now, what this simply means is, as a front-end developer, right, you are capable of developing features that enhances users' experience. Take for instance, you have to build a web application, let's say a chat web application, and now you're building the application. As a front-end developer, you are now employed to build a front-end design of a web application. And now imagine you as a front-end developer now going through how, like, now making the web application look so rough, so tattered, like so rugged, making the website look so rugged that even the users don't even know what a particular button does, or what a part of the website does, or what every other thing about the website do. So the next one is striking a balance between functional and aesthetic design. Okay, the fourth one now should be make sure the web design is smartphone capable. What this simply means is your web design, you as a front-end developer, you are expected to build a website that is responsive to all screen device, ranging from a larger device, a medium device, and a small device. As you know, your smartphone device, the screen size of your smartphone device is small. So building a website as a front-end developer must suit every screen device. Right now, build which is the fourth one or the fifth one. Build reusable code for future use. A front-end developer is expected to build reusable code for future use, in the sense that, take for instance, you are being employed by Google as a front-end developer, right? You are being employed by Google as a front-end developer, and your job is just to build the user interface of their website or the application. Okay, and now say you have a better offer somewhere else, and you decide to leave there to get another job, a well-paying job. You get, so now all the front-end interface you have built, the code, everything, you will have to keep it with your former company that you work for, so that any other developer that will be coming in your place can reuse or remodify that code. So it shouldn't be as if after leaving, maybe after leaving, a year after leaving, they'll still call you, hello, you still have a call from the former company to come and rectify some stuff because you didn't make your code reusable, because your code, it cannot be reused by other developer. And lastly, make sure web pages are optimized for best speed scalability. Best speed scalability. So as a front-end developer, you are expected to make your website as light as possible. You shouldn't add so many features to your website, because adding so many features to your website will slow down the speed of your website, the booting time of your website. So as a front-end developer, you are expected to make your website to be light as the feather. It should be beautiful, and at the same time it should be light. Do not add so many functionality to it. Next, we go to the front-end developer skills. What are the skills a front-end developer are required to have? The skills a front-end developer are expected to have. Now, the first skill here is be proficient in coding languages such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery. As a front-end developer, you must be proficient in coding languages. So if you are the type that always get tired sitting on a spot with your computer typing from morning to night. So coding is not for you. Front-end development is not for you. Back-end development is not for you. Because as a front-end developer or as a developer generally, you must be proficient. You must be with your laptop or your desktop 24/7. Though you might have other things you're doing, but you must give all your time to coding for you to be perfect, for you to have the required the required skills to be very good. Number 2, you must understand server-side CSS. Number 3, be experienced with graphic design application such as Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is an application a front-end developer uses to build a mock-up site. And what a mock-up site is, a prototype of the website you want, how you want your website to look like, where you want the buttons to be, where you want the pictures to be, where you want your navigation bar to be. That is the software, the Adobe. That is what the Adobe Illustrator does. And 4, understand the principle of SEO, which is the search engine optimization. And 5, have excellent skills in problem solving. 6, be proficient in communicating with team members, boss, and clients. 7, have good interpersonal skills. So the next thing now we'll move to the front-end developer salary. I know this is the most interesting part of it all, right? You're having to do, let's say, less work and you get to pay, and you will be paid more. So let's look at the charts. According to salaryexplorer.com, the salary comparison by experience for a front-end developer in Nigeria are as follows. Now, if your front-end development experience is less than 2 years, you are expected to earn a salary of 163,000, right? And if your experience is between 2 to 5 years, you are expected to earn the salary of 199,000. Same thing goes to 5 to 10 years. You will earn 283,000. 10 to 15 years, 330,000. 15 to 20 years, 663,000. 20 years and above, 384,000. Wow, this is a lot. This is like a lot of money, right? Having any of this a month multiplied by a year, you know what you have at the end of the year. So I will implore you to take this course serious as possible, because by the end of this course you will be fully ready to work with top companies who will employ you to be their front-end developer. So after knowing all what front-end developer is, now you move straight to the